All right, people, and welcome back to another episode right here with Tech Daemon. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at how best we can protect ourselves, and then how best we can stop Google from following our tracks. I mean, there are lots of times where most of us have had a lot of information read about us off of Google. It's quite important the services Google provide, but at least as a privacy conscious person, I mean, it's very important to take into consideration what information Google has on you. I mean, sometimes it's difficult to find out though, but let's just try in this video to make everything as simple as we can. So here I have got Google has a platform. Google has a platform that allows each and every person to view their activity sort of just on one single platform, and then Google calls that a Google dashboard. So at least if we all know what a dashboard is, I mean, you have different information all collated on one single page, or kind of for you to easily access and then manage information or your data from there. So today I'm going to be using one of my Gmail accounts. At least I think I use this a lot for my online stuff. I mean, not very important stuff, like I have this email address where I use for like very important stuff, and then I come down to like the things that I know are not less important. Sometimes you just need an email to fill a form or just to sign up for something. You can just go using your very important email everywhere. So I have this email I've created for myself that I use for stuff that are like of less importance, and then do not require me to use my real Gmail address. So that's what we're going to be using today for this tutorial. Hope you enjoy this and stick around. Okay, so right here I have Google Dashboard, and then I'm going to click on the first link. That's this one. And then straight up, I'm already logged in to my Google account, so that opens up straight for me. But if you are not to log into Google account already, you can just go to visit the URL here. So my accounts.google.com/dashboard. And then when you get here, it will just prompt you to log in, like, because there's no email that is already logged in. So you'll be prompted to log in so that you can just go straight to your dashboard. So I'm already logged in. That's why I was brought to this page. So right about here, this is the Google dashboard, and this is all of the services this email address uses on Google. So the Google Mail, Maps, of course, accounts here, and then books, calendar, Chrome, music, Google Play. Of course, you can do without Google Play, YouTube, and then yada yada yada. So all of those services that Google offers, that this account is tied to. So first off, once you open your dashboard, you realize you have your Google email here, or your account, and then of course that is my email address. Well, not scared of showing that. That's fine. Probably I'll just have to cover that later on. Okay, and then Android here. So devices that use this email address. So I have 3 different devices that use this email address. That should tell you, something. This is important because if someone has access to this dashboard of yours, like has access to your email address and then comes to the dashboard, it's a long way for them to go. Like, lots of things they can gather about you from here. So I can know the devices you're using, and then it's easier for me to like target you and then know, okay, this is the kind of device he or she is using. And so maybe I can craft some malicious softwares, or some malicious codes, some malicious apps that will work on these devices. So it's very important that we take precautions with all of these. And then I have my Chrome or Blogger. I don't blog. I have books. I think I've got just one book over there. I don't know what book it is yet, but I'm not gonna open that. Then I have my calendar. Then Chrome, my contacts. Oh, that is interesting. 37 other contacts. And then, of course, my drive. I have 304 files over there. Gmail, 165 conversations. Google. Wow, that's a lot of apps. 202 apps. No music, no groups, no notes. Maps. That's an interesting one. Photos, just one album. I think that's actually empty. And then task, voice, and then YouTube. I've got 5 playlists. So, what this dashboard allows you to do is view everything you have, like in just from just one platform. So what I'm going to do now is to go to Chrome and then try to expand this and then see what Chrome has on me. So I've got 7 bookmarks with this particular account. I actually don't know what bookmarks those are. So, well, let's try that out. So I'm going to click on bookmarks, and then that should open. And okay, great. So that is not in Google, but that is saved on my personal computer, the computer I used to save these bookmarks that are tied to this email address. So fair, that is good. I'm going to keep that. And then I have smart locks, like passwords that I've saved, with sometimes you just can't remember a password you used to sign up for a particular site. Maybe you can use the same email addresses, but then you change the passwords like on different sites. And then sometimes you just need to go like, oh, save, and then never remind, don't remind, those kind of things. So I've got like 25 smart lock passwords that are saved and tied to this email address, but not saved in Google. So let's take a look. So right here, computer. Okay, so you can see it's actually saved to the computer and not in your Google Drive or in the Google Mail. It's not saved in there. So it's actually saved to the device that you use to save the password. So that is pretty good, because if someone has the chance to get to this dashboard of yours and then kind of go through all of these services, it's quite scary what could happen. So fair off. Let's see what else we can find. Of course, Android devices. I'm not gonna open that. And then my account. Let's open that and let's see what we've got. Okay. So I can go to my Google account, which I'm not gonna do. Oh, okay. So of course I'm there. I'm gone. And now what have I got here? Okay, nothing much about me. I'm gonna close that. And let's see, drive, play. Okay, so nothing scary, nothing here. But when you go down a little bit, you get to your activity data. This is quite important. Now you find out that location history is on post. You find out web and app activity is on. YouTube history is also on. What else is on? Okay, I think that's just about it. Now, what this means is that you can go and then to your activities. You can go to the activities, your Google activities, and then kind of put a hold on some activities. That means Google wouldn't save those information about those services that you put a pause or you put a hold on. So I actually did that earlier on my location history. That is so Google doesn't track my location anytime I probably use Google Maps and then have my account already logged in on my device and then using Google Maps. Google wouldn't track my location. This is quite important because if I left this unchecked, I probably would have had a lot of location history right here, but because that is paused or kind of like stopped, I have nothing here. Let's see web and app activities. What have we got about here? Okay, so we're going to go to web and app activities. Take a look at what information we've got over there. Exactly, great. So this is what we've got here. We have that is just about today. So today I got an email from Google support, and then I visited manage passwords, computer Chrome help, and what else did I do? Exactly, good. So I entered my Gmail using a Brave private browser, so you can see what's happening right here. This tells the kind of person you are. Okay, Interesting. Okay, so lots of interesting information here that surprises me as well. And then I listened to a music while I had my account signed in. That is from YouTube. So I visited a lot of YouTube places. And then I have some apps. Then my Netflix 4 times. Then okay, ads, WhatsApp Messenger. That is interesting to look at. Okay, at least there's nothing more you can do to WhatsApp right here. Then my Gmail, Instagram, YouTube. Okay, so all of these activities happened while I was logged in to my device. Okay, so you Google just has an idea exactly of what's happening on your device. Take a look at this. Even though you are logged in to your device, I mean, Google has an idea. Okay, what's happening? What services is he or she running? What apps are running in the background? What is happening on that device? So you can see I haven't signed up to these devices using my Gmail address, but because I was signed into Gmail, or I was signed into Google, and then this was running kind of on my device, and then while running I was still accessing other services or other apps. I mean, it's kind of cached all of those information, kind of saved all of those information. So that is pretty scary. Imagine I had this information of someone else. Like this is a ton of information where like anybody can just grab and then probably use this to maybe target you or kind of harm you in one way you have no idea about. So that is kind of scary for the web and app activities. Now let's take a look at YouTube history. I know I have kind of like a lot of shit here on my YouTube history. A lot of how-tos, so I'm just gonna skip that. Of course, I don't want to show the world what I search for. And then my YouTube playlist. So let's just get down to that. Good. I only commented on 4 with this account actually, and then I've subscribed to 56, I think, channels I should say. And then I have 5 playlists, 5 privates, 0 public. That's interesting. Okay, so in all, we probably understand what can be done from here. Now, how best can you protect yourself? How best can you protect yourself from Google? Most importantly, from Google, not from other people. So in the next video, we'll just take a look at how to protect yourself or how to stop Google from tracking and then saving all of these information about you. It's important that you try that out so that maybe when something goes wrong someday and then someone has access to your email address and password, once they get here, it's like, oh, your life is right on the screen. Like your entire life is in front of them, and then they can just see, oh, this is how this person is. One doesn't necessarily have to go like hacking you around or kind of like fiddling with the phone and other stuff. They just need a look at your Google dashboard, and I think you are done. So in the next video, we'll take a look at how best to get yourself saved, or how best to keep yourself from being guarded information upon, how best you can save all of that. So thanks a lot for watching, and then hope to see you in the next video. Peace out.